Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is your international fan reaction for the Wolves 1 Manchester United 2 game. The last game of the Premier League season, obviously Nuno's last game in charge. So there's a little bit of emotion in this. Without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hello Dave, fellow Wolves fans, Brighton, Thailand. Yesterday's result and game is irrelevant. It's all about Nuno. 2017, he came in, Wolves were going nowhere. In reality, transformed us into a very good Premiership side. He's a humble man, which is above everything else. And thanks for the memories. Wherever you go, whatever you do, my regards with him. Take care, guys. Bye.
Hey Dave with New York Wolves here. Final match of the season and the final broadcast from Hawaii. We're heading home Tuesday. Just watched the Man U match. Quite honestly, today was never really about the result. There wasn't that much riding on it, although it's a little disappointing that Newcastle jumped above us. It was really all about Nuno and saying goodbye to him. Disappointing not to get a win to honour his legacy. But it wasn't meant to be. I think, to be honest, this match today just summed up the entire season. Quite a lot of pressure and possession without really creating that much. Some good signs, but we pick up a couple of injuries, lose to questionable defending and a dodgy VAR decision, and overall the officiating was pretty awful. That right there are the key elements of this entire season. So, disappointing way to go out, but a fantastic send-off. Great to see the crowds out the front of Molineux. Wonderful lap of honour. Great hearing the fans back in the stadium. What a lift that was. It certainly didn't sound like only 4,000 people. It sounded like 24,000. So well done to everybody that was there. And the guard of honour for Nuno coming off. Immense respect shown, as he's deserved. I posted on Facebook, not many people become a legend in 4 short years without really ever winning any major trophies. The Asia Trophy, the Championship title, I guess is a major trophy, sort of. But no FA Cups, no Europa Leagues, no Premier Leagues. But I think Nuno will go down as a legend in Wolves history because of everything that he's done with the team in getting us to this point where we're actually disappointed in a mid-table finish. I think we've all probably got our own opinion on what seems like a sacking. I think they're handling it very respectfully, I have to say, giving him a chance to say goodbye to the fans, announcing it after the press conference so that he's not peppered with questions. So I think the way they're doing it is a very smart and respectful way of doing it. I think, we all adore Nuno so much that we wanted him, we were willing him to have another chance to put everything right and get us back into the upper echelons of the Premier League next season. But, it wasn't to be. That's why Fosun are the owners and it's their decision. And I think now with Nuno gone, no one's ever going to forget him. He's, like I said, a legend in Wolves. It's now over to Fosun. You made this choice, you made a bold move. And you have to do the right thing now. This is all on Jeff and Fosun's plate to bring in another manager that's going to take us up to the next level, because he has big shoes to fill. So, sometimes when you're managing, you have to make bold decisions like that, and it takes a lot of courage to do it. But you've got to follow through, and that I think is the point we're at now. And I'm wearing my Fosun shirt here, which hasn't been as lucky as it has been previously. So that's my thoughts. Very, very sad end of an era. Things do change. The badge on the front is the most important thing. But on we go. We're still Wolves. Fans are still there. The club's still there. And let's see what happens over the summer. I suspect it's going to be an interesting ride. But out of darkness cometh light. This feels like a little bit of darkness, but we've been through worse. We've survived worse, and we will bounce back from this. So that's it. Thanks for a great season, Dave, and we'll talk to you over the summer, and if not, next season. Take care, mate.
All right. Hello from Athens, Greece. Wolves 1, Man United 2. Obviously a disappointing result. This is not the way we'd want to send Nuno off. Obviously we're all disappointed that Nuno's leaving. I thought it was disappointing that Traore got injured and had to go off. He at the time was the only person that was really, I think, giving the Manchester United defence something to worry about. Fabio Silva, another assist. That's fantastic. Good for him. I'm sure he'll be taking a lot of confidence from the way he's finished off the season. I can't really think of who would be man of the match from that game. Let's be honest, I think we're all kind of glad that this season's coming to an end, and we're looking forward now to see what's going to happen, who's going to come in as manager. We're hoping, of course, that our stars stick with the team. I would have liked to finish with a good result to send Nuno off, but didn't happen. So, from me, Chris, I'll back to Massimo.
Hi everyone. Well, I can't really say anything else to add to that, but fingers crossed for next season, and let's just see who we're going to bring in. Let's just hope it's another one of Mendes' little combinations, and just fingers crossed. Up the Wolves.
Hi Dave, hi guys, Andy here from a half wet, half snowy Verbier in Switzerland. My match reaction for the final game of the season. I thought it was evenly paced. I thought Wolves played well. They had some more sense of urgency than they have of late. My man of the match is Semedo. My most improved player of the season is Semedo. It was sad that Traore ended up injured and off after 20 odd minutes. It was sad that Saiss effectively had contact with someone and gave away a penalty when we could have finished 1-1, but that's life. We had our chances. The story of the season has been that we have not managed to get them between the posts, and that's how the season ended. Moving on from that, we're now into the summer. We are without a manager as at today, and it was an immensely sad occasion, a sad few days, a sad period, sad with Nuno going, and irrespective of cause, reason or otherwise, it was very sad. He was a humble person. In many respects, his personality reflects the personality of the area and the town, and I think he took the town to heart, and the town took him to heart. I wish Nuno all the best, and really hope that he has some quality time out with his family and some time to recuperate, reflect, think forwards, and to take some next steps in his career, which I'm sure he will, which will see him being successful. He's been successful with Wolves, and I'm not going to dwell on the whys and wherefores or anything else other than to say I'm wishing him good luck and the best of the future wherever he may end up. It won't be the last we've seen of him. In respect to Wolves and Fosun, I'm quite sure that they have the interests of the club at heart. They, after all, found Nuno and put him in place and have supported him over the period, and I have no doubt they will find an appropriate successor to move the club forwards, and I have no doubt they will invest in the club over the next 2 years and move it forwards as well. So irrespective of what went before, I'm wishing all the very best to Nuno. It's never easy to part company in any situation where there's emotion and some sentimentality, and in the last year it's been a bloody difficult year with COVID, and it's a difficult time coming out of it, as it has been before. It's great to have fans back in the stadium, and I'm sure that everyone who's a true Wolves supporter will be behind both Nuno and Wolves in moving forwards, and behind the owners in investing and doing the right thing for the future. Dave, finally, thanks to you for keeping this going through the season, giving me the chance to participate. I'm not always available, and I have been this time. I'm in Verbier, where it is been snowing on those mountains behind us. So on a final note, enjoy the view, which is up there behind me, and let's do that, and we can see it a bit better. and catch you all for the new season.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here on the porch in Alabama. Sorry, the neighbor decided he's going to start mowing his lawn right now, so hope the sound's good. I'd complain, but he really needs to mow that lawn. So, real mix of emotions there, Dave. Today, I can only imagine what it's like in Wolverhampton and the West Midlands. It's truly an end of an era, and it's hard to focus on the game just because of the bigger pieces there. Nuno put out probably one of the strongest sides we can. It looked like it was built more for defense, but at first I was very encouraged because Man United didn't put out a strong side. I thought, well, maybe we're going to get this, and there was a lot of the times of the match I felt like we were going to get it when we brought that tie in, and so Nelson Semedo, I think, hands down, is the man of the match. That was not even if you took away his goal, his play, he just kept on. So good for Nelson. I think he really needed that, and for fans to see that live, that was probably really good for him. Still same problems, and that's not a shock because, you know, just because we got fans in the stadium doesn't make those problems go away. You know, the choices that we have. I do think that we were in it more than Man United. And Man United got lucky with that penalty, which was very questionable. But I got to come back, Dave. If it had been a draw, a 1-1 draw, we'd all been happy. But we'd still have to think Man United did not put out a full Man United side. So even if we got a 1-1 draw, that's our top, what we have against their backups. So that squelches some water onto it. Hearing some horrible news about some behavior of some fans at the Molineux for those of African descent, or and just that was just gut-wrenching to hear. Hearing boos during the taking the knee, hearing of comments, chants of things, just no place in football for that. Nuno's gone, Dave. A little bit of joy is gone. We're going to have joy again. We love this side, and we will move on and continue. But for right now, I just want to thank Nuno. Been 4 amazing years. I do think that we were on a decent trajectory before he got here. As far as of course, we gotten so far low. I mean, you had to only go up. But what he took us, I mean, I knew we'd get back in the Premier League, but who knew it would be that quick? And I was hoping we'd get back in to European competition, but who would have thought that quick? And that's just, it was utterly amazing. And I just hope that the players keep their hopes, dreams alive, and so do the fans. Today, I don't want to think about the next people or who's coming in. I just want to say celebration. Nuno, we love you. Nuno, I trusted you. Nuno, you're the special one. Hey, this is Wolfman Jeff on the porch, Dave, coming at you.
Well, Nuno, leaving from the club, I hope his decision, I hope is not taken by Fosun Group, but we'll see in the following days, following months, and I expect some of leavings too, after some players leaving from us too. So, well, you know, it's really incredible man. Yeah, we had really connection. We have strong connection between followers, fans, and him. I hope I best to him, very best, and I hope he will achieve what he wants in his career. But I hope someday we are gonna meet again. I really strongly believe that, maybe 4 years, 5 years later. But we'll meet. Until this time, I hope we will continue to develop each players or system or mentality, thanks by Wolves fun. And yeah, it was really emotional day also for Wolves fan to see in the stadium in Molineux. Well, someday I will be there and got with all Wolves fan, and I can feel your like a pain who spent time in the stadium with Nuno and also outside of the Molineux. You all spent time and spent many emotional days with all together, all victories after such a games. So I hope we are gonna continue to improve our mentality and football, and we'll continue best. And I wish all the best for Nuno and his mates. So thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day.
Thanks to everyone that's contributed in this one, and of course everyone that's contributed in any of the international fan reactions throughout the season. They will return obviously for the next season. We'll have a new man in charge. Leave your thoughts below in the comments to what they've said, and please smash a like to send them the love and support for all their contributions. Until the next one, always Wolves.